Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu appears to be losing friends over the prolonged war in Gaza. In the latest, Australia has lashed out at the Israeli leader after he claimed the country's Prime Minister Anthony Albanese was weak. For years, Australia has considered itself a close friend of Israel, but the relationship has unraveled since Canberra announced it would recognize a Palestinian state. On Tuesday, Netanyahu escalated the war of words, saying history would remember Albanese as a weak politician who betrayed Israel and the Australian Jewish community. Now, Australian Home Affairs Minister Tony Burke came to Albanese's defense, calling Netanyahu's comments the outburst of a frustrated leader lashing out. Relations between Australia and Israel began to fracture late last year after a wave of anti-Semitic attacks in Sydney and Melbourne. Now, the dispute has only deepened after Australia on Monday canceled the visa of a far-right Israeli politician who's also a member of Netanyahu's coalition, saying his tour would spread division. Now, this escalating tension comes as Israel finds itself increasingly isolated while the war in Gaza continues to grind on. Also, ties with France have hit a new low after Paris, too, backed a Palestinian state. In fact, other allies have also taken aim. So as the war in Gaza drags on, with Israel now planning for a conquest of Gaza City, Netanyahu now faces a ceasefire plan, one that Hamas has already agreed to. And whether he accepts it or holds out for more, his decision will shape not just the future of the conflict, but also his own standing on the world stage.